Alright, hey guys, this is Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. So, we ended the previous episode last night, your guys' yesterday afternoon. Luckily, we have finally put an end to the Empire here in Eorzea. However, once we completed that, we ran into other bits of trouble. And you guys sit there and say, I'm trying different items on. I'm going to go for this t-shirt for a bit. Probably use it until we get through the ancestral stuff. And I'll probably come back to it later, but I don't know. Right now, I just want to use this because I think it'd be fun. So, as I said before, we ended it, and now we're going to talk to Minfilia and see if we can figure out what the hell is going on across Eorzea, since we ended the last one hearing talks of a primal. Hydaelyn, it pleases me to see you well. What up? Do you excuse me for the interrupting, Adi? My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. Ever since we defeated Gaius von Balsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to the blink. Where once we worked in secret with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. True embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to... Jesus Christ, that's a loud car. Oh no, that's a truck. I'm going to make mention of it at this time. I apologize if you hear any vehicles or stuff going on in the background. It's usually a pretty quiet neighborhood, but I have to be able to hear the goddamn UPS man. So I gotta get this damn thing, because it's going bad. I gotta get this phone today, otherwise they're going to send it back. So make that intention true from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Address it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. Oh yeah, of course, because that's the way business works. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we had formed the Silence of Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? No, because then you're indebted. Our Valdesian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to. Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Oh yeah, no problem. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. I mean, my personal opinion, it's better to stay small, and you already are proven the fact that you are doing excellent work. Yeah, having access to more finances, resources, and such could make the endeavor even more, improve your chances of success. But when you're indebted to certain groups, then you're abided to help them, if you catch my drift. My personal opinion, I would stay low, not get involved in any of the groups. That's not the point of this organization. At least that's my opinion of it. Following meeting with the Admiral shortly after Laminsons sent word of summoning of Titan, and mayhap you recall my words to our host. I said unto Mirrorib that our people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastman had justly responded, that we had been called to intervene in a call which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. Wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Laminsons to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their action and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Nephilia can expect a similar reply. Our many alliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. May be interested to know that there is growing belief among the refugees that Alamico could be liberated if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Oh yeah, that ain't happening. Yet there is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads. I mean, each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. None can deny that we benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Oldo now and have done with it. I'm quite sure Yida would enjoy the bribes. Oh yes, she probably would. Showing a lot of gifts lately, but Papalimo keeps making me send them back. Wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? Damn, Ida. Aranje, 'tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that to those with power proffer aid, with one hand whilst the other receiveth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, to find and defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return stronger and bolder both, nor shall we be the ones to meet them. The sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few and our fortune so finite. Again, it comes down to finances. Again, if it's me personally, I would recommend the Scions stay neutral. Receive no gifts. No gifts! But the wonders of Alphino should tell us clearly what we must be doing. The situation is wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought of organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Nadine. Oh, cool. I could go with Alphino and go see what he's gonna say to Ophelia. Alphino, Hydaelyn, is Artemis? You desire counsel, and so you shall have it. Ophelia, the Sons of the Seventh Dawn must leave Olda. They must do what? So long as we remain within Olden territory, we'll never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an aetherite. They know full well how beneficial it will be to our cause, which is why it and other favors will be denied to us unless we cooperate. If Olda is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agreed to beyond their borders. Mordona. Renovit's told, to be precise, it lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By the way of an additional benefit, it also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we developed a certain bond with Olda and her people over the years, but I truly believe this is the best course of action. As you yourself observe, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Olda is our home. Alphino, to cast aside everything we've built and start anew is that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. Decision is yours to make, antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as... That will be all, Alphino. I am sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Neat. The next stage. Once again, my family appears to be lost in thought. Leave Olda, has it truly come to this? Pretty much. Oh, Hydaelyn, pray attend to Alphino. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphino waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. No problem. I mean, Alpha No makes the best point. You want to remain neutral, you have to leave a certain territory to make neutrality seem more prominent. Confounded, she knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of the fanciful rumors. I should explain. Mephia's mother, well, adopted mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Philemon was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ulda. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Hydaelyn minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was rumored with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Interesting. Realia too struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Familion's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate. The fulfillment is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iliad, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sola. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Nephilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for Lenoska at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gigaruju. I'm going to butcher that. I can't say what I want to say. Greg. Yeah, there we go, Greg. As the veracity of these rumors. I like Greg. We'll just say Greg. Alright, so we're going to head out to Costa del Sol. We're going to go see what's going on out there. Oh man, I wish they did stuff like this. I wish they did like some of these patches. Like, I know we have all this seriousness, but they gotta add some fun stuff. That would actually make this game a hell of a lot more fun. Because they have good comedy in Shadowbringers. The comedy gets good. They need to get that comedy, like, going. Because it's right up my alley. Still feels weird. There's like barely anybody around here. I remember when this place used to be packed. Ah, you've arrived. Let's see if Master Gray can shine any light onto the rumors regarding Philly. Oh, sweet signs of the sands, my Mikote ruse, why have you forsaken me? Tight Spain, I mean, Hydaelyn, what brings you to my humble resort? The Hillman, you mean to tell us the goddess made flesh dwelt among us until so variously was songstress Ulda? Gads, woman, if I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and let her never leave. Damn. Oh, for shame to think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west. Or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say, a tragedy. West is it. Thank you, Master Greg. Your information will serve us well. That said, there will be a number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks, see if any witnesses have come. Have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. Hey, no problem. I wonder how it's going in Wineport. I haven't been there since we got through all that. I wonder if they have the grapes going anywhere. I'm back. Hi, everybody. Friends. Well, if it isn't Hydaelyn, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Oh, yes, we did receive a custom matching. She was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly. Had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. She is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say you could smell her from 10. Damn. He's an ass. Shimani. Oh, god damn it. Why can't I just go immediately talk to him? Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Hey, you want to know if we've seen the Makota last by the name of Philemon? I wish. I haven't seen the last of any description for far too bloody long. Excepting yourself, of course. Oh, thank you very much. My character is well liked. I love the ability to jump on this. Whatever's the most difficult path to walk, I usually always walk it. Even though it's a pain in my ass. I see you have led many great adventures since last we spoke, Hydaelyn. You must share them with me sometime. Girl from a little while ago. One does not forget a perfume like that. Ah, crap. So I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation, asked me where she might find some of the flowers. I told her to follow the road south in the rain-catcher gully and then head east after crossing the second bridge. Flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. God damn it. That actually kind of sucks. I actually did want to read that other point that he had. Oh yeah, but I am planning on... This is going to be a big record day. The only thing I have to pray, and it's a prayer, is that magically enough that goddamn UPS man doesn't come when I'm in the middle of a goddamn dungeon, especially a freaking boss. I swear to God, that son of a bitch comes in here during that time, I'm gonna go crazy. Although they haven't left the facility yet, so I'm still in the clear. I love the ability of updates. Can you imagine like being in like the 1800s and like placing like an order on a catalog and having it shipped from like somewhere out east to your house, out in the middle of nowhere? That'd be amazing if you actually got the stuff. It's like we have enough troubles in today's technology with like having phones and GPS and all that other crap. Imagine having a guy on a pony come in, just go neener, 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 and just go freaking handing stuff to you. It'd be amazing. Hey, did you order this? Yeah. They just throw it at somebody random. Yeah, they said you're the 4th house on the left, past the firing branches of hell. Bad. Dumbass. You're welcome. I am a dead stranger. I did not realize my activities aroused the Gobu's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and I... Philman. I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? Page, you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. Songstress of Ulda, I presume. Mephilia, or should I say, Celia, is looking for you. Celia? You're the very picture of health, my lady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You'll be pleased to know that I am fully intend to reveal myself to Mephilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me, more than you know, but tell me, Sergeant, in the forest of Lanoska aside, when exactly will the time be right? I deem it so. Do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? Apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have which came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale, Wineport say? I gotta run all the way back to goddamn Wineport. You're not even going the right direction, that's south. God damn it, Alpha now. See, this is the only part of the game that irritates me. I just hate the idea of running all the way out here just to run all the way back. It's the only problem I have with this game. I wish they did a slightly better job and they just teleported with them and me to that location. That would take away some of the problems of having to always run to and from these locations. Alright, this is not at all how I envisioned it. I scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Mephilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. She'll probably want to kill you. The only daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay. Yes, I've kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. You'll now have a happy Memphilia. Oh, so you can fast travel me now, but you couldn't fast travel me to get to Wineport. Like my shiny metal ass. God damn Square Enix. Fast travels me to freaking here. A farther place, but not something that's literally right next to it. God damn it. Still useful, convenient, I like it. but I still would have did the wine port teleport. Just me. Oof, I want to drink that coffee. Too hot. Antecedent, you have a guest. Ramen. Celia? I haven't seen her like this in years, Hydaelyn. Tataru is being very quiet. Very, very quiet. I truly believed it was told me you're dead, but that kept me... blah. Heroes came for me as always and knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could. Lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause, I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue what you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Celia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Oh god, what is it? Oh, is it probably that perfume? Celestia perfume, you remember it. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. Do not think it was made anymore. You must have gone so much trouble. Oh, so that's why it's... No trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Hydaelyn, however. I could not have made it without her. I shot the thing with a single arrow. We are fine. Thank you, Hydaelyn. Thank you both. Yeah. I'm a wiener. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it? I'm slightly concerned. I was a member of the Alamegan resistance. As yet a child, you brought me here to Ul'dah. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lahamin who took care of me then. She raised me to her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It's clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of our first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it. So I gave it to Lahamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you turning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Celia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how much further you must go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I ever could have hoped. You have succeeded where I failed. It made me so proud that the words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Celia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Ascians must leave Ul'dah. Haman. You built it once, Cecilia, you can build it again, and it's time we'll do it together. Truly? Oh yeah, that shaking of the head. I shouldn't think of things like that. What the hell is going on? Ah, I'm alive. Alphino, the time has come for the Silence to leave Vespa Bay. We shall establish new headquarters in Relevance Toll as you proposed. Why the hell did my mouse turn off? Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send the word to students of Beldician. Preparations begin at once. She's so friendly. It's all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there's so much to be done in so little time. Our first step would be to secure the operation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support. Sympathetic to our cause though they may be, whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need more than they need us. Without their such essential tasks such as securing a new facility, cultivating a relationship with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, antecedent. Really, Alphino? If I need concern myself with anything, it surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely to whom the resolution of such matters might be best entrusted. Here I am. Nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed missionary of the Adventurers Guild at Renovant's Toll. It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associate Renovant's Toll holds the science of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Madam, unless I am mistaken, you are the one known as Hydaelyn, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Staffborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To see an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is the undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer would still survive. You shall always be welcome around us toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Cool. Well, it seems your reputation precedes you, Hydaelyn. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste at first intended. For that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have traveled so far, and there's already so much you have done for us, and for me. We will speak again soon, Anon. Till then, take care. Literally 5 seconds from now. 5, 4, and 3, perhaps a 2. Oh, wow. No, okay. I thought they were just going to have me leave the room and then I have to re-enter because I was about to get pissed. Hi, were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to Solar. Alphino is there waiting, blah, blah, blah. Just get the idea, he's waiting there probably with 1 or 2 people. Damn, it is raining outside. Doesn't even sound like it is. You're here, good. I am come bearing news. Ooh, I love news. The negotiations are concluded. And info. Our friends at Adventure have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Renovant's Toll. Sons of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I come to look forward to Taru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. Oh, god damn it. Why do I right-click? I too have news to share in expectation of this momentous day. I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Balan included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, antecedent? If anything, it's mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst-kept secret in Eorzea. Let's affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. And I just right-clicked again. Well, obvious risk apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition, and the people have a right to know who saved them. It's my hope that the gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power. Yes, but in so doing, I would allow them that is power accountable to no one and once at all. And what of us? We who have failed primals to face down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would ask you this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Can't imagine what Thancred said. Great. I say we yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and again, united as one. I just did the right click again. God damn you, middle finger, you son of a bitch. I don't like that look. There must be some way I can. Wait, this area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Philemon to teach me the basics of mining too. Oh god. Taru's trying to get a get-rich-quick scheme. You ever wonder how he does it, Alphino? Does it? Alphino, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with the emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I expressed the need to forge ties between organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Stothborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well, Hydaelyn. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, here, let me represent you on the road. I'm just going to transport myself there. Nicely finished. Stothborn, what up? Told to expect a sign, but I didn't expect it to be you. It's been far too long, Hydaelyn. You have something for me, yes? Yes, I have a sealed documenti. Let's see now. Yes, everything's very in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that be have a dozen more like you, since we don't, though? We'll give you the work of a dozen men. I just. I swear to God, you gave me a damn job of 12 other people. I kicked your ass. With 12 people. Would you show around the sound, soon to be home and right of its toe? Back to the work of a dozen men, I see. Ha, but I jest. Even I appreciate that an important woman such as yourself had little time for menial tasks. Since you're here, mayhap you have keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. Originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortune to be had about the realm. It may get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it will be a good place as any group capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. Tell you, I am quite sorry to interrupt, but I have most urgent news. We have received grim tidings from Garlean, and it would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste. Is everything quite alright, friend? I wasted money to come here, and now I gotta run back. I can say I'm private to the details, but it appears that there is no time for Lee's retour, but no worries, you can rest and assume that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray return any time you've seen to your more pressing matters. Yeah, no problem, dog. What was the point of me spending money to get here just to get told I had to spend money to get back? Can I even get in there right now? That's actually a good question. No. Really, that's the look for somebody you want for? It's like a... What's the word I'm looking for? There's a word. Oh, foreshadowing. Fly high, fly high. Whee, look at me go. Fly all the way back here, even though I just spent money to leave here. Thank God I have some gil tied up. Cannot wait until December. I want to see what patch 5.4 is going to bring. That's going to be fun. Taru, what up? Messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did hear something about a primal, probably. Could it be that the Exo have summoned Garuda again, or mayhap Imperial forces have sided within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do. I'm assuming it's gonna be... It could be the Exo, but I can't remember on the top of my head. It might be another group. Has she grown last we spoke? She puts me to shame with her accomplishment, and for that I am fully glad. Now I have some petitioners engaging us for a band of common mercenaries. I shall be glad to refuse them all without a second thought. But yeah. Now you can tell, Alphino doesn't like talking to those poor people. Alright, but I'm actually going to be ending the episode right here, guys. I think we hit the 30-minute mark. Doing pretty good for ourselves. I say so myself. Again, sorry if you guys heard the truck earlier. Don't know why the hell there was a freaking moving truck outside my driving past my house. That was weird. But please, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. When we come back, we will continue the ancestral era of Realm Reborn and see what the Twin Adder problems are getting brought to a head. Again, I don't remember if it's CXO or not, or it's Imperials. To be honest, I can't remember either of them. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and when we come back, we're going to sit there and see what Minfoy's got to say. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.